Do people even know what the main character looked like? Before I begin, I just want to direct you to a video on top of the screen, which is a yesterday's video, and I'll also put it in the description. This is a follow-up to that video. First of all, the difference between the East and the West is that the Western video game developers, they don't want to make video game characters one-to-one. They want to make them uglified. Whereas the East, they like to make one-to-one. Just recently, Shift Up, they made the character Eve from the game called Stellar Blade one-to-one from an actual Korean model, a real Korean model. Yet, some people think that it's not based on a real woman for some reason. And if you don't know, Microsoft even banning sexy women. Also, I have to ask you guys this before I continue further. If you hate gamers, why become a video game developer? Now, let's check on this article. Now, this is from Fandom Wire. It says, fans defend Stellar Blade director Hyung Tae Kim after over Eve's body that is based on a Korean model Shin Jae-un. This was a week ago. As we all know, by this time, it's still a trending topic. Fans are even more anxious to get it. Let me show you the follow-up. Like I said in my previous video, Stellar Blade's Eve is based on a Korean model Shin Jae-un. Also right here, they also said that the character designing special attention was given to Eve's backside, as we all know, which according to director Hyung Tae Kim, that is the important thing that he believed most gamers look, or perhaps most gamers want, according to him at least. This is his quote from talking to Push Square. Confirm, it says, yes, we did base the character of Eve on the model of Shin Jae-un. We thought that her body shape would be a good reference for the character that we were pursuing, but the face was created originally in-house. It's just the body of the model that we scanned for the game, which is of course correct. I'm pretty much certain the face model is somebody else.
You got a trick up your sleeve. I thought the cat had your tongue. The trick you're looking for. Looks like you two are.
The director was further asked why the team decided to settle on Shin Jae-un, to which he says, of course, it depends on how you define beautiful bodies, but for us, we want to come up with the most attractive looking body for the users. So this is why we made the decision to work with her. Okay, that's good. And it is believed that Shift Up is known for focusing on the physical appearance of its character. One of the most significant example is Goddess of Victory Nikke, third-person shooter game showcase various anime-style ladies in eye-catching outfits, which every Western video gamers, even Eastern video gamers, they like it, some of them. And you know that Eve will have a variety of 30 different costumes, each of them after completing certain objectives, side quests. And you can also customize different hairstyle and accessories, including glasses and earrings. Good for you. That's a good improvement. And this is the one hot topic. Oh, so it's from IGN France. No wonder I couldn't find the IGN on my search bars.
So, you're looking to play, huh? Alright, I guess I got some time to kill. Tough guy, huh? Well... yeah. I think I'll have to take you down a couple notches. Whatever you say, kid.
Recently, while reporting about the character, IGN France reportedly wrote Eve from Stellar Blade is just bland, that it was a doll sexualized by someone who has never seen a woman, which, let's continue. The statement obviously did not go well with the fans. The username Permaban, that's honestly, I kind of like that name, posted a tweet criticizing the reporter, saying, oh wait, here it is. B at IGN France tried to trash Stellar Blade and say Shift-Up has never seen a woman. Meanwhile, Shift-Up's CEO's actually married over 10 years and his wife is a prolific artist. Game journalists not only can't help but talk trash, they can't help being factually wrong too. Okay, I think I agree with this. Several users supported permabans expressing their disbelief in such statement, not to mention the character's exact copy of a model, you know, an attractive woman. This one user says they do this because they hate themselves, have their own issues, they refuse to work out, so they take it out on others and projects. Now, before we continue further, let's clear out one thing. I've met people, and I've seen what people look like. Sometimes when you work at a side job or perhaps a 9 to 5, you tend to meet people from various nations. I think I met Portuguese and also mainland China. I haven't met Korea yet, but I did visit Korea. I've seen how they look like. And South Korea, their main strength when it comes to being young like that is skincare. They take care of their skin, and sometimes if you see a person who is like 36 years old, their face look like a teenager or perhaps someone in their mid-20s. Could be wrong on that one. The South Korean always take care of their skin, and that's the reason why you see people who look younger even though the age are a bit different. Now let's continue further. Another user, Burst, rightly pointed out that sexualizing female characters is pretty common in anime. That is, creepy men who draw them is incorrect. Also, when people realize that a lot of the artists who draw hot anime girls are themselves female, the idea that creepy men like/draw hot girls is just blatantly incorrect, which I have a skeptical on this one. Looks like IGN commentary seems way too judgmental. Several users even took to a dig at the publisher's site, claiming they do not trust IGN anymore, which unsurprising, everybody, because everybody knows nobody trusts gaming journalists anymore. I mean, take a look, Hogwarts Legacy. It was successful, but why didn't it get any rewards? It's because of woke idiots. The gaming awards mostly run by woke activists, which I think so, because they hate the game. And it was fortunate that Baldur's Gate got it. I don't know how they do it. And right now, some gamers, if you don't know, IGN even says that Resident Evil 5 cannot be remade, but they want it to be rewritten because, if you don't know, it was controversial because of the location, that is Africa.
One of the most controversial was Resident Evil 5, which was based in a fictionalized part of Africa and had you fight against zombies with dark skin. Yet the way SJWs reacted to this, it seems to imply that we can't have video games set in the continent of Africa because doing so is inherently racist.
The most recent game I've played recently was probably Resident Evil 5. The bad guys in this game, which are all just Africans with spears, literal spears that they're chucking at you.
It's in Africa. It's been in Antarctica. It's been, I think, in Spain. It's been in the Midwest. It wasn't racist then. Why should it be racist now? It's in Africa.
But I hope Capcom doesn't do that. If they rewrite, it's no longer a Resident Evil anymore. And also, this is why many people don't trust gaming journalists anymore. And this is the state of the Western video game industry. And I feel sorry for every developer who has to do this and probably lose their job. Here's an idea. Why don't you take examples from the East? Give gamers what we want. Because if you make games that people don't want and you hate gamers, how is it you're going to sell those games? To what? Modern audience? We all know modern audience doesn't exist. It's just the audience. And the audience doesn't want political propaganda or political ideology in the video game. We just want fun games and we want to escape reality. That's all there is. And this is why video games are catered to gamers, okay? And gamers want to escape their harsh reality and they don't want to see real world shoved in their throat. If they want realism, they go outside. That's simple.
Jude!
Come on, we gotta help Chris. Chris! Chris? What is this?
Oh, great. It's a trap!
truth is Valentine.
If you guys enjoy this, leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. What do you guys think?